Mary Gatto back again from Keller Williams, and today I get to interview another local business owner. I'm here at True Grounds Cafe, and I'm with Tanner Spees, the owner. Thank you for meeting us here today for an interview.
Thanks for having me.
You're so welcome. So Tanner, if you wouldn't mind briefly just describing your business for us to get us started,
Yeah,
that'd be great.
so this is my second of 2 coffee shops so far. I already have one in Wakefield, Massachusetts, but this is an extension of our coffee shop. We try to use local ingredients as much as possible, and we promote customer service as much as possible. I think something that people would say that they come back for most is the friendly experience that they have here. So I'm really excited to be able to bring that to Somerville as well.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's excellent. So you just mentioned it's your second cafe.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you choose this profession or this business?
I've always wanted to open a coffee shop. I am one of those strange humans who has been drinking black coffee for since I was probably like 7 or 8. I know that sounds crazy, but
Wow.
so I've always loved coffee. I really love the different flavors of coffee and how you can roast it differently to make it taste different. And so that was a big part of it. And with the pandemic, my best friend and I were kind of looking for something to grow into, and so we bought this coffee shop in Wakefield together and ran it, and it was amazing. And Somerville was the first place that I moved to when I moved to Boston, so I was really looking for another location here, and this came across, and here we are.
Wow. So how long have you owned this location then?
So officially 10 days.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but unofficially we've been working through the process for the last like 4 or 5 months or so. Yeah.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
And you are located here at 717 Broadway in Somerville in Ball Square.
Yep.
Which is near Davis Square, for
Yeah.
those that don't know.
Yeah.
And what would customers say that they love most about your business?
Definitely the customer service. You can come in here once or twice, and we should be able to know your name and your order. And we do our best to try to get to know each and every one of our customers. Yes, we have hundreds of customers, but it's really important that we value the customer experience as much as possible. I think that's what people come back for.
Yes, definitely. All about the experience.
Yeah.
What are your goals over the next year?
So over the next year, we'd really like to make our team in Wakefield self-sufficient, and we also want to start a bunch of community projects. So in Wakefield, we do a bunch of community projects. We do collaborations in terms of drink collaborations, and collaborations with our local businesses.
Yeah, so they're going to be, right now we have to
this
swing
year
over. There's
is
soon going to
to
be a screen for
donate $10,000 to the community, and then B, we want to create some collaborations with Soundbites and Ball Square Cafe. Right now we're actually doing this thing on social media called 100 Days of Coffee, where we post a coffee from a new coffee shop every day for 100 days, and we encourage our customers to do so as well. That doesn't have to be at one of our coffee shops. We have supported so far Reliable Cafe and Three Little Figs and a lot of other Somerville and Wakefield coffee shops, and they're not our competitors, they're our compatriots.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So really creatively collaborate.
Yeah, definitely. We wanna do our best to give without thinking about what we're gonna get in return. That's kind of our big goal this year.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And I think you're right. I mean, if customers will come here, they'll also go to Three Little Figs when they're in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they're your clientele and you share them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's wonderful. What would you say are your greatest challenges in your business?
That's a great question. I would say for a while it was the pandemic, and then since then it has kind of been, or obviously we're still in it, but we've been dealing with a lot of shortages, which is not too difficult to overcome, but difficult for us to allow the customer to understand and still get our products out and have the equipment and ingredients to get all of our normal products out has been a challenge over the last year or so. And it seems to be picking back up a little bit, but there was a labor shortage for a good amount of time, probably six or 7 months. And so we just, luckily we have really great teams and we were able to make it through it, and it looks like a lot more people are applying now, but I would say our making sure our staff is full all the time is probably our biggest challenge. Yeah.
What were the factors that made you choose this neighborhood?
I love Somerville. It's I'm from Los Angeles originally, from Santa Monica, and Somerville reminds me a little bit of that. It's got so many restaurants and so many things to do, and really speaks to my generation. A lot of millennials, which I appreciate, but it's also got huge diversity, and I like the density. I'm a city kid at heart. A lot of people, I want to say, are suburban, like want to live in the country forever. I'm not that. I like the dense, city. So I really love the community. I love the density, and I just love Somerville. It's a great place.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's always something going on.
Always, and it's just
Exciting.
really good people, really cute neighborhoods, and it's great.
And what are some of your favorite things to do in the neighborhood?
I love to eat. I'm a big foodie.
Great.
On my personal Instagram, on all of my days off, I would say, and not kidding, I probably visit 3 to 4 restaurants on my off days.
Wow.
Every off day.
That's impressive.
Yeah, so I really like to try new foods, and in the restaurant industry there's always new restaurants popping up, so I would say Somerville has some of my favorite restaurants. Himalayan Kitchen, Sarma, Block Cafe, Union Square Donuts, Vinyl, tons of stuff.
Yeah.
And then, it's a really nice, there's this community garden in Somerville, which I just got a plot at recently, so I like
Nice.
to garden at that as well. But I just like that there's just so much to do in Somerville.
Yeah. Love it. What is something most people don't know about you?
Well, here, most people don't know that I'm from LA originally. But in general, I would say most people don't know that I play or I do winter sports. So I've been snowboarding for about 2+ years or so.
Nice.
And
Good when you live in this area.
yeah, so everyone always complains about the winter here, and I'm like, can't wait for the snow, So I would say what most people don't know about me on the East Coast is that I love the snow. I love it. In fact, on Friday or Saturday, whenever we had that big snowstorm,
Friday.
I went sledding. And I asked all of my employees if they wanted to go sledding. Everyone said no. And I went, and I was the only person sledding. It
You
was
didn't
great.
go with kids, you just
No,
went.
I just went by myself. And
That's awesome.
yeah, and I can tell you that I've been sledding multiple times in the last year. I love sledding. It's so much fun.
It is really fun.
And it makes you feel like a kid again.
Yeah.
And they can't complain about that.
I went with my kids on Saturday. It was so fun.
Yeah.
Other moms were chatting on the side. I was just with the little ones.
Yeah, I was definitely the only solo sledder there, and probably the only sledder over the age of 12, but it was great.
Hey, you gotta own it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, super fun though.
Totally. Well, you've already told us a few things. Anything else that you say you do besides work? Any other hobbies?
I would love to say that I don't work as often, but I definitely work a lot. It's one of those situations where I really do love my job, and I love the growth that that this job brings me and the opportunity to provide my employees with something that they enjoy coming to. So a lot of my free time, honestly, is dedicated to how can we make this business better for our customers and how can we make this business more enjoyable for our employees in terms of like dedicated self-care time. I'm working on a vinyl collection, and my friends and I are doing once a week we're listening to a full vinyl album, and so that's been pretty fun recently. And then also we recently got into, you know what pickleball is?
I've heard about it.
So I originally heard it from my dad, who was saying that pickleball was a good golf alternative, you know, for seniors who want to play a sport that's not super hard on the joints. And one of my friends played it and invited me one time, and it's so much fun. And so we've been playing pickleball.
The hype
and
is real.
That's my new, the hype is real. So that's my new off-time hobby is pickleball.
Fun.
Yeah. It's
Good
me
for you.
and my friend, and then everyone over the age of 8 for sure. And they will kick our butts.
You're either sledding with the toddlers.
Sledding with toddlers, yeah.
or
There's no,
pickleball
there's
with
no
seniors.
in between. Yeah.
Anything exciting going on that you want customers to know about or potential customers?
Well, we've changed over ownership, so that's new and exciting.
Definitely.
For our Wakefield customers, we're going to be starting to bring all of our breads and pastries over there, so that's going to be fun soon.
Yeah, you make.
Yeah.
You're a bakery as well.
Yeah, so we make all of our own bread and we make all of our own pastries. We'll actually be making a larger variety coming soon of both pastries, and then we're going to have retail breads soon. We did retail breads for a period of time, but with the pandemic and staff shortages, things got too crazy to continue that. So we're going to bring retail breads back so you can buy loaves here. That's a new thing, and then also we'll be having online ordering here in the next month or so as well, which is a pretty big thing for this commuter area. But I would say, more variety in your pastries and online ordering is something that's going to be coming here soon.
Very good. And you always have like local artists work up as well, right?
Yeah. So,
which is really nice.
yeah, we're actually going to move to a one artist every 2 months starting in February. So we have one artist. The same thing we do at Wakefield is we have a new artist that's local, put up all their art, and they can have it for sale and tell about the artist, and we do that every 2 months, and I think it's really awesome.
It really is.
Yeah.
More exposure to the artists, and
Yeah.
we get to enjoy all the local art.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, lastly, what's the best way for customers to contact you, Tanner?
So you can go to either of our websites, truegrounds.com or creationscoffee.com, and fill out our contact form there, or call the shop and ask for me. I'm around all the time. Lastly, like our cards are everywhere. You can grab a card and shoot us an email. I usually get back to emails within a day or so, for sure.
Awesome. Or Instagram?
Or Instagram, yeah. Instagram's
That's how we
great.
got in touch.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
On talking to you.
Definitely.
And learning more about True Grounds.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.